Say what now?
It's an erogenous zone.
Hey, I mean, listen. Now, I don't knock what other people do if that's what they like. I don't knock it. I didn't know it was a hot topic for men. That's what's shocking to me.
It's erogenous, like you said, man.
Well, yeah, it's also a toxic topic because
disgusting.
you have the men that are like, you are gay.
Yeah, that's what.
So it's making other men feel ashamed.
Women say that.
Like,
Women say that.
but women get that from other men who are down their throat telling them this is gay.
No,
So if your
not
man
that.
does this,
I mean,
gay.
because we were brought up a certain way, so it's like
well,
for me to want to boot over or lay my back on my leg, like, come on, man, like, no.
This
But
is
what
crazy.
adults in your life is actively discussing their bedroom with you as a child or you growing up? Of course, they're not telling you this growing up. They're not telling you that.
And I'm glad they did.
That's good.
I'm glad they did.
All right. Okay. Let's at least start off because we jump right into it, man.
This way
We went straight. Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that though because that's really crazy, man. I'm gonna stay out of that. But let's go and get started, man. First pilot episode, What's Poppin' Gainesville. I just want to make introductions for people who, aren't familiar with y'all, don't know who you are. And so, as briefly as possible, as much as possible, let's start introductions with you, Jupiter.
I would say, ladies first.
Jupiter. Ain't too much to tell y'all. I'm just a regular bitch from Gainesville.
All right, say that. Like I said, we ain't trying to pry and all that.
That's it.
Cool. We'll get the other stuff down the road.
I just want to say my name. I'm Jenn. Everybody.
Right. Good. Jenn, Jupiter, and who we got over here?
I don't know, man. I'm him.
All right.
I'm him, man. They pretty much already know, man.
All right, man. For the people that don't know, man, Jarret Servance, man. So, everybody is from Gainesville, right?
Yeah.
Cool. What's poppin' Gainesville? So, what we're going to do here...
What are your age ranges?
Is that something y'all want to divulge?
22.
22 or what?
I just turned 27.
22, 27, and how you want to divulge that?
40.
Ooh, 40 shorty.
I'm an 80 baby.
So so cool. So we got a nice range here, I think. What we'll do here is talk about pop culture, dating, romance, politics.
I'm with you, Ali.
Apparently, sexual preferences in the bedroom, things like that. And I think we're gonna have a blast. Yeah. So, let's go and get started, man. I'm gonna start from the top, and we're gonna start with dating, man, with obligations, with a lot of things I see people argue about on as far as gender roles and traditional things that men do, women do. Let's start with dating. If a man is dating a woman with kids, is he wrong for going to a house with dinner for two? Or is he obligated to feed her and her kids as well? What y'all think? Whoever want to take it first.
I'm always be a gentleman and let the ladies go.
Well, there we go. We got.
Well, nobody's obligated to do anything,
Okay.
especially when you're just dating. I will say though, it'll be weird if you met the kids and you're around them to go to her home and like do something like that. But ultimately, it's up to the woman to decide like what her standard is when it comes to dating. If she makes it clear, like, hey, dating me comes with, also taking in my kids, even in the dating stage, because dating doesn't necessarily mean you're in a relationship anyway. So
Let me ask y'all this: the guy shows up, he just shows up with the food, and like you said, he knows the kids. Y'all two personally, like, dude, would that have changed how y'all look at him? He sure when the kids don't get no Zaxby's.
and it also depends on like what the dating, like what is the dating aspect. I don't know.
No, I'm with
my
that.
Kids is like the center of my life, and so if I have kids, and it'll let me know if you're trying to like take things to the next level or not. But
because you might not make it to the next level,
right?
Well,
I just feel like nobody obligated to do nothing. Nobody anyway. But it also depends on like how serious y'all are. Like,
let me turn your mic up. Let me turn your mic up. You trying to talk too sexy over there. All right, go right ahead.
Like I'm saying, if you done already met the kids and shit, like she said, then why you ain't bringing them nothing? If you know that's gonna be up. Now, if you a booty call and you always coming over like hours when my kids sleep, or you know what I'm saying, whatever.
He don't owe you nothing.
That's how I feel. I ain't doing shit for nobody.
The best you need to be the booty call then. You got the perks, man. You don't gotta do nothing.
Yeah, that's how I
be that guy.
Hold on, now I'm gonna add to
I'm gonna ask you, brother, what you think?
Me personally, kind of like what they say though. Like, but as a man, once you know what I'm saying, meet a woman with kids, you automatically accept it, you know.
The situation.
Yeah, the total package, you know what I'm saying? So, dude, you got to step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? Unless, like they say, it's late night, you know, or the kids are asleep or whatever, then, you know. But if the kids are up, yeah, you got to bring the whole house up neat.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
I try to avoid beating the kids at all costs. No matter what. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on...
Unless I have to,
Now,
I don't even want to. No, I'm straight.
well, it depends on if I look at it, if I'm trying to, if I want to establish something serious with them,
Right.
I don't mind meeting the kids.
That's real. That's real. I'm going to meet them on graduation, man.
But if I'm not, nigga, it's going to be late hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids sleep.
That's it.
Period.
There's a lot of people that prefer it that way. They don't want you meeting their damn kids. You know
Yeah,
what
a lot
I'm
of
saying?
women are like that. And I don't blame them, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with them on that,
I don't
man.
blame them, you
I
know.
respect that.
You know.
All right. Let's start with this is one of those girl code, bro code things, man. I'm always interested in this. I definitely think it's a double standard, but I'll leave my opinions out of this. Your friend is interested in a person, but the person wants you instead. You know, is the person off limits?
No.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to let the ladies go. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Back on the
let's
ladies.
hear this.
Back on
The
the
answer
ladies.
is no.
No, the answer is
I
no.
feel like
Is there a conversation that need to be made here, or
if she feels
are you
it
just
is.
do it?
At the end of the day, does it really matter?
Do you need to?
People's feelings matter.
Do you need to tell your friend like, yo, I know you like Idris Elba, man, but he in my inbox
It
right
depends
now,
on how she
man.
feel about it. If she want me, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know she
That
like
depends on the
If she don't
friendship.
care,
right. This is a
it
real
doesn't matter.
friend.
Yeah.
You know she
It's
like
about
her.
friendship though. If y'all have that like understanding with each other, it's like whatever. Then no. But,
You don't play.
But how,
but if she apparently she gonna get fucking
You don't
the way
play,
it
man.
goes.
I don't care.
how is it all like? I don't get it. Like, if I'm interested in a young lady, or you know what I'm saying, but she's interested in, say, you, I can't feel no type of way. If me and her never exchanged numbers, we ain't never hung out chilling. I can't feel no, man. She game, bro. Like,
Yeah.
do your thing.
Yeah.
She chose you, not me. Like, it's
I don't know. I mean,
I don't feel no type of way about it.
I've been both of those guys, man. I don't know, man.
Me too. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't
It
say
sucks,
I didn't
man. Like, damn, bro. But hey, somebody got to, you know. Anyway, man.
I wouldn't feel no
any
type
more
of way.
thoughts on that, man? Y'all anything to add?
I wouldn't feel no type of way.
No. All right. This is something I think this question is kind of outdated because I think everybody's kind of going with their own thing by now. But social media titles, does this shit matter, man? I mean, would you change your relationship status at the request of your mate
It doesn't. Yeah,
online?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tell you, man, we gotta make this
I
official.
post everything else on social media. Why not?
Yeah.
post that?
I mean, you got to keep them happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
It's
keep
a
'em
simple
happy.
request. Why not?
You got to keep them happy.
Yep.
That don't mean y'all ask me no shit like that. If I get in a relationship. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, so your mate asks you to block somebody. Are you doing it? That's weak.
It depends on the reason. Like, okay, because I've been in those situations.
But
Like,
no,
friends from high school and that I've never had anything with, but because they done had issues for whatever reason when they done crossed paths, even before me and her got
You gotta
together,
pick a
so
side.
She don't like her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, just because you don't like them, I'm not supposed to be friends with them. Like,
what gets tricky is the new person is new. It's like, damn, I don't know if I want to risk cutting this person off, man. What if we break up in a couple of weeks? You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, I'm fucked.
You know, and I'm all about keeping, you know what I'm saying, the woman I'm with happy, bro. But if you don't like a woman, like say you and this woman been beefing before me and you got together and you just don't like her, but me and her always been cool,
Right.
I'm not going to just unfriend her just because you don't like her. Now, say she's doing some foolishness because she don't like you or whatever, so she, you know, kind of being disrespectful, then I'll, you know, yeah, I got to block you, I got to delete you. But other than that, just because you don't like a person, nah, I ain't with it. I ain't
Okay.
on it. Nah.
Ladies, what y'all think?
Yeah, I'm definitely blocking
Whoever.
person, no matter what the reason is.
Yeah, you know, you ain't gotta have a
I'm
reason.
home, happy, it
I'm
ain't
not
even that
doing
serious.
But I want him to do it. 'Cause I'm hypocritical.
Whoa, so you,
I like
you know what?
that,
And
man.
women are very hypocritical.
She's
And like I said,
honest. That's honest, though, man.
I better not say that too much because Facebook blocked me, put me in Facebook
Oh,
jail
yeah, they
for
will.
saying,
No.
well, listen, for saying that about.
What about women?
If you talk
Yes.
about, yeah.
Any
Yeah.
specific group? You can't say
Yeah.
Bro, even on your regular
You can't say
page,
nothing
bro,
about
you
me.
I didn't
can't.
know that, man. I
Bro.
didn't know that.
What?
I didn't know that.
Say nothing.
I didn't know that. But you are pretty ruthless, man. You don't play. So
I'm not rude.
but the reason I say that is because I think most women feel like that. Like you can cut them off, man, but I ain't gonna.
Yeah, but they don't.
But I also know how women
They know how to they'll outsmart
Right.
you.
Okay, we as men, we know how men are.
Well, hell, shit. I don't know what to tell you.
See,
See, that
you win, man.
that's hypocritical.
You gotta.
Exactly. She already said she a hypocrite.
Yeah, that's why I respect that. I respect that to the fullest, man. I don't know if we're all parents in here. Okay, cool.
Not me.
Oh, you ain't got no kids? Okay, cool.
I'm lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah. So the question's kind of this is another dated question. It's a would you or wouldn't you date somebody with kids? Which I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask that. I don't want to ask that because we have kids. But
No,
is there?
I was like, no, I don't want to date a man with kids.
What?
Hold on, let me put this shit around. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm for cursing.
Well, I think you're in a committed relationship with the father of your kids, right? Is that safe to say? Is that safe? I don't want to. I ain't trying to
But
put
he
you.
didn't have. I had a kid when we got in this relationship, and he did not. But he do now, and I would never date a man with kids. No, I won't.
So, well, I'm saying that
What
because
kind of bull
well, I'm
crap
saying
is
that you
that?
don't really have to because you're with
But
the
you want
guy.
somebody.
Like mine.
But you want
Yeah,
somebody
you
else
with
to
the
like
guy,
yours.
though.
Really like my kids.
So,
I
yeah.
ain't forcing
I'm
him
not
to do
forcing
nothing.
him to like my kids, but I like a guy that like my kids.
Yeah, but you're with the father of your kids, so you don't really, you won. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't
Yes,
really got to
I'm good. I'm
diverge.
just
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
Because I've been in a position before.
Right.
After my son, I would not date anybody else with no kids. No. And if it didn't work out with me and him, I would not date nobody else with no kids.
Wow.
No.
He's-
Hell no.
he's
But you expect a man
I
to
don't
come in.
expect a man to do a damn
Okay,
thing.
okay.
No.
I think she just,
It'd be nice
she lives in a
if I
bubble where
wanted to.
a nigga gonna do the right thing. You know, somebody
I don't
will.
live in the bubble of that
So
way.
it's gonna happen. You know,
Right.
so she can set her
Y'all
standards.
are
I respect
hypocrites.
that.
It's, I'm not.
Yes, you
it's
are.
A preference.
Right.
Oh, that's what
Just
you want to
like
call
men
it.
with kids may not
Right.
prefer a woman with kids, or a
Preference-
man.
I don't think I've ever heard a man say that though.
Privilege is privilege, though. 'Cause
I've
everybody
heard-
can't
I've
afford to
only
do
heard
that.
men
Like,
with
everybody
no
can't afford
kids.
to. Some people gotta relax their standards and they preferences like
Why?
I've
and
only-
take what they can get.
Why?
I mean, maybe not you.
Why?
I'm taking what I can
I was
get.
about to say,
I'm not saying you. I mean, I'm just
Well,
saying
I'm not gonna. Well,
you're
that's not the contract
you're
I
in a
have with
fortunate
myself,
position
so.
to be able to. Because a lot of people
That's their
I respect
own
it, though.
wrongdoing to themselves that they would just settle like
Respect,
that.
respect,
And have other
respect.
people tell them that they have to do that.
Is there a limit on amount of kids when it comes to accepting? You say one is zero.
What the fuck? Ain't no kids.
Oh, so you down with this too?
Oh yeah, they both
You in
feel the same way.
Wow.
They both feel the same way.
Respect, man. They
Oh,
just
absolutely.
y'all are just.
They
Where y'all
don't-
finding these guys?
Listen.
Got me a kid. I'm not dating no more niggas with
Hello, thank you. Yeah.
Say that again.
Out.
kids. Dating a nigga with kids.
Yeah.
Got me a kid.
From
And I'm
him.
dating- Yes.
And you just and he wrecked it for everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, all niggas been.
Wow, are you serious? Are y'all
I ain't
serious?
gonna
Really?
get that.
I'm serious. I just.
I respect it. I respect that.
But I like
Yeah.
my kids, and so they
That's
just
real.
have to be my kids.
So basically, y'all say y'all won't date a dude with kids, so I guess that's
Not
kind of.
no more, nope.
Does this? Are we talking about serious relationship here? Y'all just you got kids, nigga. Don't even
No,
come
yeah.
near us.
That's
Like
how I feel. I
I
don't know
respect
how
that.
she feels.
I'm in a committed relationship, so it doesn't matter.
okay,
I'm opting out of that one.
yeah, you do that.
She on camera.
I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you on
Oh
that.
man, y'all hilarious though, man. Y'all hilarious. Y'all hilarious.
Okay. I want to kind of throw a monkey wrench in here real
Go
quick
ahead.
with the things we were talking about at the beginning. What we came on the air talking into. Y'all seem pretty excited to talk about.
Who was excited?
You were
That bullshit. No, there was no excitement in that.
That is ridiculous. This is
No
ridiculous.
excitement in that at all.
Nobody
I just wanted to bring it up because I was like, when
Nobody's
I seen that,
implying
I was like,
anything.
the
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah, like hold on, whoa. Like nah.
Nobody's implying anything. Listen. So, are there any sexual acts that happen in between a man and a woman that could be considered gay?
No.
Gay is
A man
a
and a
man and a man, or a woman and a woman. That is what homosexual means.
That's exactly what it
Anything
means.
done between a man and a woman.
It's hetero.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that a man and a woman can do. I gotta ask this again, the same way.
You have to be attracted to the same sex to be gay. Any other sexual act done between a man and a woman is heterosexual because you're doing it with a woman. You're attracted to the woman that's doing it.
Oh, I vehemently disagree with that.
That's fine.
I don't know if anybody ever seen Deadpool, man. But no.
But we care to elaborate on that.
No, I'm gonna I'm gonna let y'all.
What acts would be considered between a man and a woman to be gay?
Well, I think the traditional sex in the butt.
So if a man has sex with a woman in the butt, that's gay?
I don't think so. But if she does it to him, he's definitely gay. It's super gay. Right? Huh? How? I mean, I don't know. It just seems very discomforting and uncomfortable. First of all,
some people love that.
Some people love it, and if they do, more power to them. You know, no disrespect to anybody. Like I said, it's just I don't know. Maybe it's maybe it's a religious thing. I don't know. But I'm not. I think
I don't even care.
Like I said, I disagree. I don't mean it's wrong or right.
Fine, yeah.
I don't even really care for the whole anal thing, sex. Period. Even if a man doing it to a woman, but that's just me, like you say.
Right.
It's preference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And they're right, man. Because at the end of the day, it's just
the most I'll probably do. You might get a finger
I'm not.
from me,
I'm still not. No.
All that.
That's
everything
fine,
and
but
the tongue and all that. Like no.
Okay, but I have to ask: is the only reason you're not interested in it is because you think it's gay?
Part of it, and then
I'm cool with that.
And nothing in me makes me want to do that. I have no. Not even no thoughts of like, I wonder what it'll feel like. Like, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. So it's like,
that's ridiculous.
I don't understand it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I try not to knock people who do, you know what I'm saying? I try to respect them and hey, that's you. But there's nothing about. I think for a man to want to boot over, or even for a man to want to have something rammed up him, he done have some kind of thoughts. You know what I'm saying? He done have some kind of thoughts.
Something ain't right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know nobody, you know what I'm saying, that just...
So is anal penetration
I think that's
only
what
gay act? Because, you know...
No.
You ain't kissing and licking down there either?
No.
Just anything...
What they call that? Something? I don't know.
It's a lot of
gay people have all type of sex.
I was going to say it's a lot of subtleties, man.
Why is pointing out that?
But that though is definitely that's the main one. But there's a lot of little subtleties too, man.
Same sex on same sex, the whole intimacy of it to me, I don't agree with it. I have family members like that. I don't agree with it. They know I don't agree with it, but I accept them. I mean, I don't knock it because it's not me. I know I don't desire it or anything.
Well, that's fine. I mean, that's not what that's not a big. You know, that's cool. I think that's why That's why I was more trying to focus on the actual act, like
I
she
don't
was
give a
saying.
damn about the right woman. I don't want the right woman.
You going in now? See?
Yeah, she talking about I ain't had the right woman. I don't want the right woman.
Jupiter, how you feel about this, man?
Jupiter and her phone over there.
Yeah, I see her. She hanging out. But wait.
I forgot what we was talking about.
We was talking about sex in the butt.
Oh yeah, that right there.
You do that to your man when you look at him wrong?
I'm not gonna do it.
But you wouldn't like it. What about you? Would you do that with your man? Not that y'all
have him do it to me?
No. Would you do it to him?
No, because
we
said that
like you see that look.
I'm
anything a man and
sexually liberated woman.
Okay. Respect
that.
But with your man, and we're not trying to. I'm definitely not trying. I'm not definitely not trying to get in your business. But what I'm trying to, but I'm asking, but I'm asking you, is that something that, or would you look at your man different after doing something like that to him?
He's attracted to me.
You don't think that's a little emasculating? No, because men do look at sex as power. It's nothing like making a powerful woman turning into a little girl.
All that power goes out the window in the bedroom.
She's so crazy.
So,
okay.
No.
You win.
I think it takes a very powerful man to submit to me in the bedroom. So, that's a real turn.
And what is submitting
and that'll make me submit to him, like just not anything.
That sounds like a trick, man.
Yeah, what is it? Boy, hey, I'm gonna turn this back on me. What's your name is again? Jenn?
Yeah.
I'm going back on me now. That's Jenn, y'all. I don't know who her old man is, but bruh, she done put you on blast, bruh.
No, she did.
Bruh, she done put you on blast in that bedroom, bruh.
I'm not putting him.
Bruh.
I've had.
No, we're not, brother. We're not, man.
Bruh, she done already said it,
I
bruh.
didn't say him specifically. I've had other sexual partners, so I could be
Bruh,
talking about
did you hear her
any one of
talking?
them.
You hear her talking? She say she ain't talking about you, but bruh, I'm just, hey, brother, hey, man, bruh.
Hey,
Don't put
man,
your
leave
hand
that
on,
man
bruh.
out
Hey,
of
I'm
it,
just
man.
playing.
Leave him out of
I'm
it,
just playing.
man.
Yeah, hey, listen, y'all, hey, I like to joke a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, you don't take shit serious. It's
Okay, cool. I don't know, cause she was looking over there like, shh, nigga,
No,
what
I'm just chilling.
you just chilling?
She
I
just
don't know, but whatever she
chilling.
done seen in that phone, but I threw a little energy off over there, man. Yeah, all right.
like really like chilling.
Dude gonna come up into the radio station? We got you.
We ain't gonna get it, huh?
I'm trying
All right, 90 Day Rule. General
Someone
feelings.
said pretty Jen.
Oh, thank you.
She says thank you.
Shout out to Jen. 90 Day Rule. General feelings. Sex on the first
Let me
date.
tell y'all
Sex
something.
on the first date. Any of these things matter?
Let me tell you the difference.
My
What
is
homie
the
Terry said
difference
kudos.
between-
to
90 days is an eternity
sexual
nowadays.
relations.
Yes, I love it, Terry. Let me tell y'all. You say what's the difference between doing?
Well,
it
no,
on
I'm just
the
saying,
first
is that
date?
something? Is that a real thing? What's
It's a
your
real thing
opinion
for
on
some
that?
people and what
What's
they
your
have for
opinion
the
on
rest
that?
of themselves. I'm gonna tell you one thing though.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
disappointment between having a one night stand that was horrible and having somebody come around that's been waiting for 10 years and it was horrible, it's a big damn difference in disappointment.
So what
and
you
I'd rather take the disappointment from one night stand instead of them 10 years making them wait. I'm gonna tell you that now.
You're brilliant. Now she
Woo!
just made
I
it
need to
okay.
get that
She
out
made
the way.
it. She just made it cool to smash
Listen,
it.
you gotta watch what she say. Well, she cool. She good on her words, bro.
Brilliant,
She good on her
man.
words, bro.
That was good. That was really good,
Tell me
man.
now that disappointment is a major difference.
I respect that. I
Woo!
respect
And,
that.
Yeah, I know. Wish
But doesn't
shit
that?
was playing.
But doesn't that like make you like your default is assuming that it's gonna be bad? Isn't that the kind of premise that you're running off right now?
Elizabeth,
No,
you're
I'm
my
just
type of
saying.
Because
woman.
you assume that it's gonna be good.
Well, after waiting 10 years.
First night out 10 years. Cause that's not the.
I
That's not
assumed
what.
after 10 years of making that nigga wait, it was gonna be good, and it was horrible.
Mm.
You made him wait how long?
10 years.
So
And he
don't
stayed around that long? Then isn't it like a chick that
Yeah.
says something about if he
I love
waiting
when
and
she
he still
said
ain't
that.
got...
She
Well,
was
he's
right.
a dummy. What's wrong with
But
him?
I think I think that
No,
when
he
you
wasn't.
do
He
that,
waited
I think that
10
when you
years.
do things like that,
Man,
you
got me...
you kind of assume that it's gonna be
But
bad.
what's going on with
if
your
it
girl?
was good?
I would think after
Right.
10 years you would be so
Yeah.
excited.
'Cause-
This girl finally let me get out and wait so long.
That's
I'm gonna
bad.
look
That's
up.
bad. That's bad.
And then I'm just there like.
Jupiter, how you feel about
I
this?
just
Yeah,
said-
Jupiter, you've been
I
kind of
really like
quiet.
Jupiter.
You let
Well,
a
anything. I
you
said,
let
I don't believe in the 90
let
day
nigga
rule.
smash on the first night?
If I want to smash them on the first
Right,
night.
right. Absolutely.
There's definitely...
Definitely trying to rape you.
No.
You gonna try to take it? I'm assuming that you're consenting here.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Everything.
cool.
I consent to everything.
My coworker Celia said she's gonna grease these guts right now. That's Terry, man. Listen, like you'll love Terry.
That's a
man.
woman? That's a young lady?
Yeah.
Time for that.
Right, I'm
I
with
mean, we
you.
all grown, but it just depends on you, how you feel about the other person, the vibe. all that good
exactly.
stuff.
I'm with you on
If
that.
you just choose to wait because that's what you want to do and not just because of.
Okay,
So
whoever
what
says
up?
She
What
knows
up?
you. She
What up?
says, "Jen, girl, why didn't I know you was so like this?" LOL. And
She got a
probably
fan.
wrote with the heart eyes, and then she laughed.
Respect,
What's
man.
her name?
So, what's the reasons to wait then? Why do people wait? What's the reason? What's a good reason to wait?
Religion or whatever they're doing, they're trying to get married or something. I
Okay,
don't know what
much
people
respect.
doing.
But I mean, like, on a regular, not that religion is not regular, but aside from religion, what's the reason? Why would you make a person? What's the reason to wait? Like, because I've heard women say they immediately know if they mess with a guy. Is that true? Do you immediately know this is a guy that you would mess around with?
Pretty much.
I know immediately.
So what are good reasons to wait to have sex with someone? Are you ready to have sex as soon as you meet them?
It doesn't matter to me.
It don't matter.
It don't matter to me. It is what it. I mean, we grown. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. Like, you know, bro. I don't.
I think.
I don't believe in the whole 90-day rule thing.
Some women like, man, you gotta take me on some dates.
You know,
You gotta get to know me. Whatever.
Uh-oh, the phone about to fall.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, I don't believe in it. Make me wait if you want to. Wait by your damn self. Shit.
All right, let's talk about these niggas out here, man.
That sounds like something they ready to talk about right there.
Yeah, let's talk about them, man.
Watch what y'all say about us. I'm gonna back us up.
Watch my lips while I'm saying it.
Got a double, like a loaded question here.
Go ahead.
Should a man still date if he is broke and struggling? And can a man make a woman happy without money?
Yes and yes.
Y'all can't elaborate.
For whatever reason, everybody deserves love. There's somebody out there for everybody. It's like homeless people have people out there that they can date. People, you can date people on your level. People act like you have to date on your level.
So there are levels, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about these levels. What are
these?
these?
Date on their level. A broke nigga can broke.
Oh, okay. So you mean like financial level? Okay.
Not just the financial level.
There's other levels too.
Mental level, all type of different aspects.
Right.
But who am I to say just date on your level? There's people out there that accept people, I'm not going to say beneath their level, but not on the same level as them all the time. So don't let nobody, sit up here and tell you can't date because you ain't got your shit together. You can't date because you don't have this type of education. Like, why you can't go for whatever you want to go for? Like, I see it all the time. You see women with their careers together date broke men all the time. You see men that have their shit together date women that doesn't have like the same.
Because men don't care.
All the time.
Men, that don't matter to men.
Men, I mean, well, some men, a lot of men don't.
But a lot don't. You're right.
It's all about how a woman makes us feel. At the end of the day, it's all about how a woman makes us feel. We really don't care where you working at or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of women though. If a man is not pretty much on her level, she's really not gonna give him the time of date unless it's someone from her past that she may experience a little something with before. But a complete stranger, most women nowadays,
I'm about to say I can agree with that now.
Yeah, that was saying. Like, so yeah, if you see a woman that's on, you know what I'm saying, that got everything together and she's dating a guy that pretty much ain't got himself together, that's somebody from her past.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She already knew him.
Which makes sense.
She ain't taking no new broke niggas.
No, she ain't taking no new broke.
Because think about the bullshit that you went with a broke nigga in the past.
I already got a broke nigga, man. I've been going all my life. I ain't getting a new one.
I'm gonna let another broke nigga dog me out.
That's real.
But it ain't so basically.
That I know, that I trust, that
I respect that.
Basically,
my emotions and stuff, and give him a chance because he might be a broke nigga, but I know he's good. I ain't gonna take no chance on him. You dog me out. Like, why would I do that?
But you don't know. It's a 50-50. You don't know.
Well, you're gonna have to bring something else to the table for when I find out.
That's real.
When I find out.
That's real.
All that.
Okay, say that. So, Jarret, you feel like a man can make a woman happy without money? No?
Only if they have history.
Only if they have no. I'm talking about a new situation, man. I just met you in the grocery store. You got a new Mercedes. I got some other shit that's not a Mercedes. But I stepped to you, and I'm genuine, and I'm a nice guy.
She may find you attractive, and
she likes how I look, all that.
And she may exchange numbers, but once she actually gets to know you, I think she's gonna kind of back away. Women don't go once they get accustomed to living a certain lifestyle,
they're not gonna go back. They ain't going back.
They're not going backwards.
Wow.
They're not going backwards.
Y'all agree with that?
No, I don't think you do.
True,
I feel like it doesn't cost you to be creative and to be romantic.
No, it doesn't.
And be adventurous and
says the woman that if a man got one baby, she ain't fucking with him.
Not, but you damn sure gotta be adventurous and romantic.
Jupiter.
I told you, I feel like that's true. So you said it.
Cool. So a man can make a woman happy with. Can't make a woman happy. Cool.
He said can't. Oh.
Yeah.
So what about you?
I said no new. I say like if it's someone from your past.
Y'all was broke together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like boom. He already got a foot in the door because she knows him. You know what I'm saying? But someone like say me, I don't know you ladies from Adam and Eve, and say I'm just this over. They're not gonna give me the time of day. They're not gonna give me the time of day.
Right.
But if they knew me from the past, if they knew like, oh, we went to school with him, he cool, so they'll fuck with me just on the strength because okay, we went to school.
That's real. That's real.
Jenn cold, y'all. Jenn
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's rough out here now.
Jupiter been all quiet over here.
Okay.
I want to know what she got on her phone. I'm being nosy now. It's like touching nose. But listen. She laid back now like this. How she is all night.
Well, we're gonna turn up right now, and this is something that we're definitely not trying to get anybody upset or anything like that.
Go ahead.
Just want to hear opinions. Okay. Just want to, y'all, get as passionate as you like. Okay, let's talk about it. Black women. Do y'all think black women have self-image issues, i.e. plastic surgery, makeup, synthetic hair, shit like that? What do y'all think?
Let me put this shit on them. I got to hear this shit. Yeah.
You want to go first since you haven't been talking?
Actually, man, yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, Jarret, you can go first.
I got my camera on y'all now.
No, ladies
I feel
first.
like
Yeah, it's always ladies first.
it'll be an issue if you just absolutely cannot
Cuz
walk
say,
out your
yeah.
house.
Right.
Like if you just really cannot look in a mirror and you just cannot stand yourself. But I think black people as a community, both men and women, we're used to like looking our best. When it comes to holidays and stepping out, we've grown up. Even as kids, we've been getting dressed up for the holidays, Easter and Christmas and all this stuff just to sit in our living room and look good.
Right.
So I think it's embedded in us, and just being a woman that comes with being like, well, I don't want to put it like that,
Boy,
but
I
like,
feel you, bro.
it's one of the things us as women just like growed up know to take care of ourselves and always look good.
That's real.
I do think now with like the plastic surgery and stuff like that, it's just the times, because I was looking at like videos from the 90s, and back then what was popular is like the women with the slim bodies, and everybody just wanted to be slim and stuff during that time. So times just changed, so everybody just want to look thick as fuck now.
That's real.
And so all of us cannot have it naturally, and some of us just don't want to fucking work out to get it.
They
So
say that.
if you can afford it,
Yeah.
why the fuck not?
I don't think they have self-image issues. Not necessarily. Like she said, maybe if you look in the mirror, you just hate yourself, you hate everything about yourself, then
Gotta be
because you want to look like something else other than like being black. You know what I'm saying? Like having a big nose, having dark skin, stuff like that. You want to look more European. Like they done embedded throughout all these years having slavery and all that shit. But if you want to look a certain way, that's also just how you want to be.
Right. That don't mean
you
you.
gotta be like you hate yourself.
Right.
You want to look different.
I hear that a lot.
I'm gonna say, I think right now, black women in general, we really feeling ourselves during these times.
Yeah.
Like we really
Oh, yeah,
like.
You said feeling yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
cool.
really feeling ourselves right now, so I don't think we have a problem.
That's real. Respect. Well, how you feel about that, brother?
Oh, man, it's a little...
You got daughters. What your daughter tell you? I'm finna go get snatched. I'm finna go get snatched, daddy. I mean, and you know you can do about it. Or just because I'm,
Oh,
you know,
man.
it is what it is. How you gonna, what you gonna do? I'm not your daughter, your lady. How do you react to that?
Okay, a couple of... First, I'm going to go back to what she said real quick. As far as how we was brought up. I know, like, my mom always told me, always make sure I look presentable whenever I leave the house. So I think that's just something we have natural as far as what was instilled in us, to look good every time we leave the house. You know, always look good. You never know who you may run into. You know, now some women, and I'm going to say some men too. I'm not going to just, you know,
That's real.
y'all women.
It don't matter what it is.
I think some do have what you some
Self-image, thank
self-image
you.
Issues. Yeah, I think some do. You know, you hear a lot of women, you know, they don't like when they gain weight. That's a self-image issue. You can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? So either they trying to drink the tea, or like y'all say, they going to get snatched, or whatever the case may be. So I think some do. I don't think all.
Right.
That's real.
I mean, I know a lot of pretty women that they was heavy chested, but they ain't have no rear end. They want some rear end, so now that they got a little opportunity to get a little rear end, they trying to get it.
Yeah.
You know, and they still, and they always knew they was, you know what I'm saying, pretty and everything.
Right.
You know, they never had, you know. But
You
when
shake
you
like
say
a drum-
image,
shake
sometimes
like a
when
drumstick.
you say image, yeah,
But not no more.
image ain't always just facial. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think whether a woman wanna, you know, women don't like to say they have like those type of issues. So they'll call it something else, you know. But truthfully, I think that's just what it is. It's just some sort of, like y'all said, it's levels, self-image issue.
Right.
You know, because if you truly loved yourself, like everybody claim all this self-love,
Right.
self-love, you're gonna accept yourself for who you are.
Respect.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
respect that.
And well, then again, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
I think Jupiter hit it on the head. A lot of it is not. I think we make a mistake of thinking it's like a man or woman thing, when really it's more of a societal thing. It's like if you Google beautiful women, they don't look like a black woman. So you got men, a lot of black men. This is my opinion. That's why a lot of black men, I think, look at other things as beautiful, like
Right.
foreigns
A lot
and
of
shit
niggas
like
got-
that. Cause it be
some
niggas,
Rican bitches get
niggas got
fucked
it
up.
bad. Like niggas really got it bad. Like they just don't really catch the heat for it. I think is the same as the ladies do. But as far as just what I'm talking about is just what she was saying about like we get held up to European standards. So like we look at that as what's beautiful a lot of times. Like I can remember when like in the 90s, they did in the 90s. In the 90s, they used to be.
Black woman looked up to.
Say it again.
What white woman? No offense, y'all. I'm not. What
No.
black women looked up to? They say, "Oh, she's beautiful. I want to look like her."
No.
No.
I think that on the surface.
We just
I
don't
think-
have enough representation.
Right,
of
exactly.
black
I think on the
women.
surface, okay, I'm gonna give you the perfect.
Infiltrated with
I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
Hopefully
I'll give you a perfect
not enough.
example.
Even though I'm surrounded by all black people,
Right.
because that's what I.
Check this out. In the 90s, right? I watching Hang with Mr. Cooper.
Right.
They got Holly Robinson Pete on there. Very slim, pretty girl. She's the pretty girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then, like, once you progress through the 90s, one around, like, the end of the 90s, you have, like, J-Lo. And she comes around, and I can remember being a kid, and they used to talk about how big her booty was.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to be like, why are they always talking about her booty? Like, my aunt booty bigger than hers.
Right.
Like, what? And what happens, and this is what I'm talking about. So, I think on the surface, white women, they always want to kind of look like black women.
about to
The
say the other way
Botox and
around.
shit like that. I agree with that. But what I'm talking about more is the representation and the standard that beauty get held up to. So, for instance, we might feel like the black woman is beautiful on the surface. We all know that subconsciously, but what gets projected and what's called beautiful
Exactly.
is the opposite of that. And our women, I feel like not just our women, us as a people, we get caught up in the. So
Right.
that's where you get shit that don't look like us that we try to be like. If that makes sense, I don't know. That's kind of weird. So it's not like we want to be like that, but we kind of all up under this shit. It's not just
Basically,
you know what I'm
the image of
saying.
what they portray beauty is.
Right. Because I used to be so confused by that. Like Kim Kardashian booty ain't bigger than
Right,
Trina's.
right.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
But why we talking about her booty all the time? But it's because it's the same thing with like Elvis. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Right.
that's their introduction to big butts.
Right.
Now all the girls on TV are curvy.
The line of business, sex sales.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they have to, you know what I'm saying, put it out there. They have to flaunt it. They got to put it all across the screen because that's what sells for them. You know, I'm trying to think, what's the big girl name that was going viral pretty much? Lizzo.
Precious.
You know, regardless, because she's the
Lizzo.
beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying? But
I take Lizzo up and through that. I would. I ain't gonna lie.
now, is that only because of who she is, her status?
No. I'm
or
talking about
she's-
regular Lizzo sleeping in the car. Like, come on, we'll get you in the tea room, man. We'll get you a room real quick,
But see,
man.
that's a prime example of what
No, she was homeless. She was
Men
homeless, I
don't
think,
care about, you know what I'm saying?
Right, like she's
Because-
nice,
but that's because
man. She's clean.
We are raised to take care of our household, be able to take care of a woman. So
Right.
it's not raised, you know what I mean? It's not instilled in us to where, you know, man, get your woman on the same level as you. You know what I'm saying? It's always you the provider, you this, you that, da 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 da. So we don't care if a woman got it or not, really. I think now more men are starting to come into it because we ran across so many women that just, they got their hands out. They just got their hands out. You know what I'm saying? Then when you mess around and run across that one woman that's, keep your money. Here you go. Damn, you come on. Damn, you want what you got? Oh shit.
It's good
Women
like
out here
that.
like you?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So then it makes you, you know what I'm saying, step your game up. You know.
I think the story with that is, I think black women in general, they are very supportive, especially when they're into a nigga. They'll do all kind of shit for you, man. Like the nigga that is like crazy shit, like you wouldn't believe. I think what happens is more often than not, and this isn't to blame men at all. I think that a lot of women not all, but a lot of women they get mistreated in that situation.
Yes.
So a nigga take advantage of that.
Yes.
So she give you everything.
Yes.
So now what happens is going forward, they ruin it for everybody. You know, so now she ruined like
We're exhausted.
So
Yes.
and then,
I have
we don't-
nothing else to give.
yeah, you see that? So that's what happens.
See,
bro.
but see, now that's the difference between men. Men don't think like, even though women
Oh,
took
yes, they do.
No,
They're
no,
still
listen.
heartbreaking from their first
No,
heartbreak in
I'm
middle
not
school.
saying-
No,
Now, everything
they
after
don't.
that
No,
is
they
straight
don't.
payback.
No, they don't.
Bootsy
No,
said
they
it
don't.
for you. Yes,
No,
they
they
do.
don't, man.
Bootsy.
No, they
I fuck
don't.
with you, Boots, but no.
Bootsy did say that though.
No.
Yes, they
I don't
do.
think so.
Definitely.
I'm with you on that.
Hell nah.
Mm.
Listen, like, okay, if a man just got out of a relationship or something, that might be different, but some years ago,
Yeah.
men don't
Yes.
care. No.
Men don't carry that stuff in the next relationship, next relationship.
No, we learn, we know what I'm saying, we learn just like y'all women learn in relationships. You know what I'm saying? We know, okay, she did this, it might throw a red flag. Let me, you know what I'm saying, sit back, see how it go. Okay, da-da-da-da-da. But we're not going to automatically just group y'all as to being the woman that we just dealt with. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
Let's talk
and
about.
then again, I guess it's just the type of people we all choose to deal with. And then you got to think, I'm older than y'all. So,
Right.
Yeah. That's
you know, and so my era of
I was gonna say, yeah.
upbringing is different.
Maybe our
you know.
generation just haven't reached that.
They just savage, man.
And they're still
They
Yeah,
Forty.
y'all
savage.
generation is just, I'm not gonna lie, man. Y'all generation is ruthless.
They ruthless.
I like it in a little bit. I like it in a little bit, but I don't think emotionally y'all are strong enough to handle all of it. You know what I'm saying? But not saying y'all particularly, but I'm just saying y'all generation. You know. But.
No, I'm with you. Cool. Let's go move on a little bit, man.
Go ahead, next question.
Next question, man. Y'all kind of got me caught up in what y'all was saying right there. Race question. White people. Can they say N-word? Y'all friends, y'all white friends calling y'all niggas?
Hell no.
No?
They can say whatever they want to say, but not around me.
No? How y'all feel about this?
Turn around for you. Got it?
They rapping a 50 Cent song, they can't say nigga? What's the
I
thing?
don't really hang around like people.
I'm gonna say, I don't
at
hang
all
around
to have an issue with this, but y'all can say whatever y'all want on the internet.
So, yeah.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want on y'all homes. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to your black friends that give you the pass.
Yeah.
Don't come around me and say
But
nothing.
your white friends can't say that.
No.
The white friends, if you have it.
No.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I think I'm at a spot, like a place where
You let that white girl, you smash that white girl, you let that white girl call you nigga.
Oh, wow.
When he was putting that black wrong video.
Oh, wow. You letting the
I
white
think
girl
it-
tell you that.
I've heard people like shit like that, man.
Yes,
It was
nah, I'm
racist.
not
extremely
gonna say
weird.
that. Nah, I'm not gonna play no
Slave
type
game.
of get slave game. No, hell no, because I don't know if
12
you
years
believe that
slave,
shit.
12
But
inches a slave.
I'm not where I'm at in life, bro. It's like I really don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You ain't gonna spend your time on
Now,
that.
like if I know this dude is my friend and he's never ever, showed me no kind of signs of being that type of person, don't put the ER on the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Then watch
That's
how
they
you
got
say
y'all
it.
in the slavery
If,
now.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Get in your
Listen,
trust.
No. I feel what you're doing, but listen.
Get in your trust. Make them trust you. Make them your friend.
Yeah, make it
Let them say
she
the
can.
ER till later.
Just because I'm cool with that one or two person that I'm cool with, saying that doesn't mean I'm cool with it. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a
I just
traitor,
know
man.
that's just like y'all say the B word to each other all the time, but you get into it with your dude and he say the B word.
That's a
the
different thing.
content of him saying it,
Can't
it,
do
it
that.
means something different now. Now it just became disrespectful.
Necessarily. I don't believe that. It
I just can't
depends
get down with
on
that.
With the B word? Hold
what
on.
you got going on.
See, that's what I'm
And
saying.
also, it depends on if I'm calling you a bitch too, because most likely I'm
Right, I was about to say,
calling
we're
you.
Exactly. So when
Exactly.
so at that moment you're trying to be disrespectful, right?
No,
Cause
You're
niggas.
not?
I say bitch to everybody. Joking.
Right.
But most of the time.
I know
Because
niggas that say that to each other. Like, bitch, you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Shit like
that's what I'm
that.
saying. So it's
Hold
not
on,
like,
dude. You seen that?
Yeah, I
I
do,
know
man.
women
Shit
do
like that. I've
Yeah.
seen. I've been around that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying it's right. You know how I feel about it, but it's definitely a real thing. It's definitely
I was
something.
like, my homeboy, we don't sit around and be like, yeah, bitch, you crazy. No.
Hey man.
We gonna say nigga. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
you can say
this on the air?
you can
Like,
say that on the
person?
air. You can cuss.
Oh, okay,
man.
man, my bad,
I would have
bro,
stopped it a
like,
long time ago.
you know.
But yeah, I'm with you on
I'm
that.
calling you a nigga too.
Right.
Like,
Right,
a
right,
nigga
right.
bitch or a nigga bitch or a bitch nigga.
So you equal
Whoa,
opportunists
see,
Yeah.
no,
with
no,
this.
that shit was real disrespectful.
Different.
Yeah, you felt that
So
shit
it
too,
depends
didn't
on
you?
what type of friendship you got with
I don't give a damn. Listen, homeboys are not cousins. Or don't call me no bitch nigga, no fuck
Well, see, that's
nigga,
your
none of
That's
that.
real. That's real.
That's disrespectful.
And if
That
somebody
is.
fuck with you, then
No
they
matter the
respect
tone.
that. Right.
Yeah, like
Yeah, not
don't-
fuck
don't-
nigga. Fuck
like,
nigga too
I got
far.
a cousin, man, and boy,
That's a
listen,
hoe.
I be like, cuz, how did like, boy, why you talk to people like that? I can't.
Oh, yeah,
don't
yeah,
talk
yeah.
to me like that.
The
I
man you
know.
love, the man you love come in. So what's up, pussy hoe? Is he that
Well, I
cool?
don't
You
know.
like that?
See what I'm saying?
I
Like,
would laugh.
You like
Uh-oh.
that? You like? Oh, I love you. I love you, baby.
I would just laugh.
it's just all about how they say
I
it.
say it's the tone.
Like I say,
It all
A
depends
white
on
guy-
what type of relationship
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
with
Right.
somebody.
exactly.
How do you
That's what I'm saying.
establish a relationship like that? What's the early stages of that? How does that? What
For
does that look like?
me, if it's genuine, it's like that from the very beginning.
All right, that's how I got to start off.
Yeah.
You can't
just come
introduce
you
that.
can't just come to the
Yeah.
house and be like, what's up, pussy?
Yeah,
Who you
exactly.
been around?
Exactly.
Who you think I am today?
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? Hey, but he might be in that mood, like, you know what I'm saying? And you may not be in that mood. So, I mean, that's why I say it just all depends on how a person's saying it and how, cool the relationship is between y'all, man. A random white guy come up to me saying nigger, and he like, why nigger go back home type shit. I know
But
his intent. I know what his intent is. You know what I'm saying? Although I may be like, you better go on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I would laugh because, like I said, I don't let a lot of stuff really
Right.
get to me like that. You
Yeah.
know. But if he just keep going on and on, then whatever happens, happens. But somebody I'm cool with, you're like, what's up, my nigga? I'm cool. What up, bro? You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't let it bother me. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Like I say, unless I know you're using it in a way to try to, get to me. Once you do that, then I'm going to let you know it got to me. You know what I'm saying? Eventually. You know what I'm saying? If you keep.
That's
it's
crazy.
a no for me all around.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's how they got you in the beginning.
Nigga, please.
You won't gain my trust.
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that.
So y'all white friends
think
think.
Nah, they can't.
Now this what you're not gonna do.
My white friends know better.
You're not gonna invite me over to one of your barbecues.
Ah.
You're not gonna invite me over where
wanna call
it's
you nigga over there.
90% white folks.
Yeah,
and y'all
this is
all
my
just say-
nigga right
Yeah.
Like,
I
what?
Mean,
The one
hold on,
black
Cause
friend.
homeboy, when you around me and my homeboy, you ain't never said nothing like that. there.
Man,
Now
yeah,
it's
nah.
different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, I don't even need that.
That's why I don't go to none of the bars. I've never been to none of the bars and stuff down there. I've always been afraid to hang out with white people because of that.
Hey,
Yeah. I don't want them
I'm
getting
gonna
drunk.
tell you now.
Yeah, they
I
make
don't want them getting
They
drunk
will
and
do
saying
it.
certain. And
Nah,
like
they-
I say, I know I can brush off a lot of stuff, but
Yeah.
they like to keep going. You know what I'm saying? You try to walk away, they want to follow you. Like, nah. I ain't
Yeah,
the one.
they make a lot of datelines in 2020s about shit like that. Bro.
Right.
Let's talk about this whole shit about
Terry, you gonna get your
pot-
ass whooped.
potential
I'm a
mates
pussy ass
and-
fuck boy. What man let you call him that? Come on.
That's cool. Huh?
Well, listen. What? She from Miami.
Yeah, in my head, baby. Let's talk about potential mates, man. What makes a person, if there's a such thing, what makes a person wifey material, husband material? What is it? Is that a real thing?
You
Is
can't answer
that
that on a universal level.
Right.
We would have to answer that on a personal level, like for
Somebody
ourselves.
else's preference.
well? If you
what
guys
they
don't
feel
mind, I mean, for y'all personally, then, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
You guys are representatives of young black women here in Gainesville, I think. So
No.
your opinions,
of you.
your opinions, people want to know.
I ain't representing nobody else.
Okay, understood.
Because I ain't gonna get into
Sorry,
it.
don't
But
tell.
What?
Well,
tell.
Jupiter. What's Jupiter's idea
Oh,
of a husband material, hubby material, just a real mate?
Think about that.
Yes.
I ain't trying to meet nobody, see nobody, date nobody.
Let me put her ass on camera.
Okay, good to know. You got that. You got, when you
But
are
when you're
one
ready.
day,
I will
Jupiter.
Think about it when I'm ready. I ain't even think about it. I don't even think about that. That's my
She's
honest
in a jaded
answer.
place right now.
Okay.
What you mean?
Okay.
It's F.
Somebody slide this girl a DM. Somebody do something, please.
It's FT.
Take this woman on a date.
No, I'm good.
Jen, you want to take a stab at it at all?
A man that's honest.
You better.
Okay.
You should be saying your man, the one you in a relationship
Yeah,
with.
that's a good.
Don't be describing
that's
the
a
joker
good-
that you ain't with. Now, don't do
I'm
that.
gonna describe what I think is husband material.
I'm
That's
just
the
messing
question
with you,
you
Sue.
asked.
That is the question.
What you say? Trying to get feisty.
A man that's honest. Kick it in. But yeah, I just cannot deal with liars. That is just my number one.
I feel you on that. So honesty will get you a long way.
You have to be able to think for yourself, please.
You was talking about levels earlier when you said not just financial levels, but other aspects of compatibility. What's where you have any thresholds for like money shit like that?
As long as you can pay the bills,
that's real.
That's fine.
That's real.
I like to live comfortably, so as long
yes,
as
ma'am.
The baby's good. I'm good.
Respect.
I can take care of everything else in the household.
Say that. That's saying a lot, actually, man. Big Dog, what about you, man? Wifey material. Describe your ideal mate.
Oh man, my ideal mate would be a woman that doesn't think like the masses. Most definitely.
Like
she
individual.
definitely have to live outside the box because I definitely don't live inside the box. I don't.
What that look like? What does that really look like?
It's hard to say, man. Like you say, basically being able to think for yourself. You know. Also, finances there, they ain't got to be great, but you definitely got to be doing something. You got to be doing something for yourself. And it's always, because I was brought up rainy days. What if something happened to me? The way I'm out of work for a while. Do we got enough saved up? Or she been spending like crazy? You know what I'm saying? She got bad spending habits. Unless I hit the lottery, then But if I ain't hit the lottery, she can't have no bad.
So you take that in consideration with selecting.
I'm not gonna really say what now.
You take that in consideration with selecting a real mate, like when she spent too much money, man.
Yeah.
No.
Listen. I don't care how fine a woman is. If I know she's high maintenance and I can't keep it up, I see it. What she fine, I'm not gonna even waste my time.
That's good though.
I'm not gonna waste my time, bro. I ain't wasting my time. Not to make her my lady. Now I waste my time in trying to do some other thing. You know what I'm saying? But to make her my lady, I wouldn't make her my lady. Not about making her my wife. Because like I said earlier, once a woman gets accustomed to a certain lifestyle, bro, she ain't going back. You know what I'm saying? So if this woman over here being treated and spoiled like, and then she get with me and she asks me, let's go shopping. And I'm thinking she just want to go over here to the Oaks Mall. You know what I'm saying? Like she want to fly somewhere and go shopping. See what I got in my bank account. Girl, you must be going by yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it.
These women got money out here though, man. That's for real.
Now, that's one thing I definitely get.
They definitely they got money out this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? They definitely on their grind, man.
For real.
Not really want to depend on a man financially. Although it done kind of went to their head, a little bit, thinking they the head of the household. I don't care, y'all are not the head of the household.
Okay, talk about that.
Even on a spirituality level, with our Creator, however you want to, whatever you want to name him, man is the head.
Okay.
So I mean,
you ladies agree with that?
What text are you getting that from?
I didn't see you gonna say that.
What's the?
What text are you getting that from? Women are the head of the household.
And you're
right.
From
the spiritual Creator. Why you just call him a he?
And you know what? And I'm gonna answer that. And that's only because I was brought up Christian. So yeah, so it was always, you know what I'm saying. Even when Jesus was born, he looked up and said, "Father." So father is what? Male. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying. So it's always just went with it. I've always went with it. As being a male, you're right. I don't know for a fact that it's a male.
What is the traditional?
But then why do we call Mother Nature Mother Nature? How do we know it's a mother?
Because everything growing about it.
But we are.
But you're right. Everything you're right. Hold on, man.
The semen is what's alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's real. Can't do it without us, right?
Exactly. The seed is what's, what I'm saying.
Like sustaining.
But a woman is born with every egg she'll have. So she's born with all her grandkids, all of them right now. Like, that's the crazy shit. That's crazy as fuck to me. But what is the traditional male role? Is it the same as it used to be with our parents? How do men? Because women now, especially black women, they number one in everything. People don't know that. Like, they lead everything, and they got a lot of fucking money. People don't realize they got a lot of money. So what do they need men for? What's the role here? Why do they need us?
But a part of that is because they always try to keep the black man down. So to keep the black man
They,
down.
who is they? You talking
know
about
what
black
I'm
women? You talking
Our
about society?
oppressors, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
bet.
You know, it was always taught to keep the black man down. We know that the whole systematic racism, everything, you know, and they'll rather see a black woman flourish before a black man flourish.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I won't argue with that.
More black women are in the work field than black men. You know.
I agree with that to an extent. It's just that the only thing I would point out in that is that they was with us the whole time. Like they, I do think like they caught it too. I think that the mistake we make now
They didn't catch
is
it
somewhere
like we
along
caught it.
the
I ain't
lines
gonna
we
do that.
kind of like.
They was there, but they didn't catch it like we caught it.
I don't know
Even
about
if you
that.
read the
I don't
story,
know.
Most of the stories, like, okay, for one, you know what I'm saying, the breaking of a nigga or whatever, that's torture to the black man. It wasn't torture to the black woman. The woman, yeah, she got beaten as well, but that's basically when she just basically disobeyed or whatever. Even if any of y'all ever read the Willie Lynch letter. Okay, so therefore, you know what I'm saying, if you want to get your niggas to act right, you know what they did? They took the biggest and strongest what? Alpha male on the plantation. They didn't take the alpha female and beat her till she wished she was dead, ripped her apart and all this and made them wild. They did that to the man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't do that to the woman.
I don't know.
Because women are more submissive.
And they went through something else.
Because they know we're y'all
They're
protector.
easier
They know
to-
we're y'all protector. So guess what?
Is what scared the women.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
Draining. They were raped. They had to carry.
Exactly.
They still had that shit going on as well.
Yeah. Like imagine.
Oh, y'all didn't know they was doing. Y'all didn't know they was doing the man like that too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So y'all wasn't the only ones.
Yeah.
y'all wasn't the only ones. Y'all wasn't the only ones. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No.
See,
They was taking their man.
This is where I think we
Or
mess up right here. I think
That's crazy.
somewhere along the lines, I think they convinced us that like
That's
our
enough.
struggles are separate or some kind of way. When the fact
It is
of the
affected
matter is,
differently.
I'm all for supporting black women. I do it all the time, but I think that when it comes to the struggles that we have, I think we kind of fell for a trick there where they kind of convinced us that our struggles are separate some kind of way. When really, you wouldn't have been going through what you was going through if you weren't black. You wouldn't have been going through what you was going through if you weren't black. So that's, I think, what's common about us. And I think we kind of, these little boundaries and groups are really, when you really think about them, it's just situations to set us up to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when you really think about it.
Against the uneducated, you put the men against the women against men. That was all
Right, because I definitely agree with you. We caught hell. Men caught hell. We still do.
Who did they take out of the household themselves?
We number one in the bad
did that to
shit.
the men.
Like, black women number one in the good shit. We number one in the bad shit. Like we die the quickest. We go to jail the most. Shit like that. We don't go to school.
I would say then all you gotta do is look at the prison. All you gotta do is look at the prison. Like,
but I can't say like I got a daughter that's 13. My daughter's 13. Her titty's bigger than yours, and she look like a woman. If my daughter was a slave by the time, by right now, she'd have a couple kids.
Yes. Yeah.
So I can't say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna compare struggles. Like it don't make no sense to like, because even if that's not as bad as what we went through, that's still horrific.
Oh, yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying? So it's like there ain't even no real
definitely,
point in us really.
bad.
I think they trick us.
But
with
I
that.
ain't
They
gonna
make
lie.
us just for us to fight.
I think this
you know what I'm saying?
I'd rather, if you look at it, okay, he raping you, but this motherfucker getting strung up, getting whipped like a mother dog.
Yeah.
They putting the dogs on him.
They whip her ass too, man. I mean, I keep pointing at you like this. Now, I was reading something like that. They put holes in the ground and so her pregnant stomach could fit, so they could whoop her ass on the. So they caught hell too, bro. We all did.
It was fucked up.
Like
It was definitely messed up for
breeding
everybody.
for your oppressor though. The psychological.
Y'all think that shit got something
So
to do
now
with
think
it?
think about the psyche. Now think about the psyche of a man that's actually enduring all this. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Like, y'all like, and that's what I be trying to tell women. Y'all have no idea of how it makes a man feel. You know what I'm saying? To go through what we go through. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy for y'all because it's like, boom, y'all can submit that application or whatever, and just because y'all got a pretty face or whatever, all right. You know what I'm saying? Versus me, we're gonna do a level 1 background check. Or can't do a level 2. You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta keep going through the background.
I agree with that to an extent. What I
What
will
y'all
say,
think is the same.
what I will say is, I think that our women, I know what you're saying. I think that they just maybe look. They're not as much as looked at as a threat as us.
Why? Y'all think it's more black women in the workfield just because more black women wanting to be in the workfield than black men? Is that what y'all think? or is it just that they're hiring more black women than black men?
I think black women are more qualified, but I think they're more
Why
qualified.
are they more qualified?
But yeah, I think they're more qualified because of certain things. The only thing I'll say, what I will agree with you on, is that I do think that maybe our women are not looked as much as a threat to white men.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like white men love black women. We all know that.
Exactly.
So I give you that.
Yeah.
They're not a threat. Exactly.
Right.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
give
Y'all
you
are
that.
not a
I
threat.
give you that. But
You know.
But that's
Now, when
not
it comes down to
but
the
they
come
catch,
down, yeah, y'all
they,
just-
but
y'all
they
wanna-
catch hell too.
When it comes
That's
down to
the
the
point.
oh, listen, by all means, I'm not saying they don't catch hell.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they don't catch hell.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes down to the come down, like, yeah, they want.
That white man, he wants some pussy now.
They ain't gonna pay for it. Listen, I work at the post office.
Yeah,
Listen, them old
definitely.
white men, well, listen.
So,
oh man,
you'd be surprised.
Get them.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Get them.
Ladies, y'all got thoughts on this?
But listen,
Y'all think any of this shit got something to do, like any of that shit y'all we was just talking about as far as slavery and all that kind of shit? Y'all think that shit got to do with nowadays? Y'all think it's still something that
That shit is embedded into our DNA.
Yes.
DNA memory.
trauma
is
is?
very much
Trauma
the
is.
thing.
Yeah, it
All the
is.
shit our ancestors went through, we are still going through because it's in us. You don't
Okay.
have, it's inevitable.
You
know
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
ancestors,
Emotionally,
man.
On a cellular level, like that shit runs
Yeah,
deep.
that trauma.
You talking about ancestors? That's a trigger word nowadays, man. Ancestors and
Triggers for
the
what?
universe and spirituality. Let's talk about that a little
Ancestors
bit.
literally just mean like your parents,
I'm
your
about to say my
grandparents.
grandparents.
It does. It
great-grandparents.
does.
Like,
It
what is
does.
that trigger for?
It is a trigger word now. Talk about that. Do y'all think that we have an issue with spirituality versus religion here?
I don't
With
think
thing
there's
with
an issue with
people hear you talk about your ancestors and they think you a devil worshiper or some shit. Straight up.
Yeah, a lot of people are like,
Whatever people-
don't like talk about the universe and stuff like that. You do witchcraft, but like witchcraft is in the Bible. You drink the blood
Right.
of Christ.
I'm about to say
Say that.
this
Christianity
now
has
comes
its
from
That's
And you
that's
do
definitely
ritual
practices that they
That's
did back in the
definitely a
day. Back in
ritual.
the day, they was worshiping the sun, praying to the trees, doing that type of stuff. That stuff eventually led into these different religions.
That's
Because
facts.
I feel like everything is connected, regardless. All these religions, they all,
Yes.
you know,
They all have the same basis, which is just be a good fucking person.
Right.
See
All
that.
you gotta do is be a good person and in your lifetime, and apparently you will go to heaven or go to whatever other afterlife,
Eternal peace.
right?
Place.
Whatever
Yeah.
it be. So
I will say now though, I think spirituality is starting to fall up under religion. There's a lot of rules and gatekeeping when it comes to spirituality
really?
now, and it's starting to seem more like religion than free spiritness. Spirituality don't have nothing to do but you and your spirit. But these days, everybody just got the keys and the books and the knowledge, and you can't do that, and we used to do this, but you can't do this no more. Like, that's very indoctrinated, I feel like, and closing you in, and I feel like the spirit can't be boxed in, and it just is energy, so it's all around. You can't just
can't
give
box
your
it in.
spirit rules like that, and everything's not going to work for everybody for you to have like these definite do's and don'ts.
Right. I think that was one of the things they talk about, like in Africa, where like they never had a word for religion because they just live their life regular.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no such thing as like you don't change into nothing. It's already in you. All right, man. I wanted to ask one last question, and then we'll kind of have a open floor if y'all wanted to bring up anything. Let's talk about the streets, man. What the streets say. Does what the streets say, what you heard from your homegirl, what your friends say, does that have any bearing on your selection with a potential mate, boo thing, crush,
hell yeah.
smash partner? You like, damn, but I want this girl, but your homeboy like, man, nah, I wouldn't fuck with her because yada yada yada.
Depending on why he tell me not to.
Well, y'all case,
Real.
that nigga was in my inbox, girl.
and also, how many people am I hearing this from? If I'm hearing this from one person, then I feel like
You
I don't know,
gonna
you
dive
might-
in?
you might listen or something. I don't know.
About their personality and their character, I'm not listening to that. I'm a grown ass woman. I know how to navigate people.
That's real.
You gotta take everything with a grain of salt.
But if it's something like their health status and stuff like that,
Right.
I'm more inclined to be like.
Are there some things that? Are there some things that? I was just gonna ask you that. Are there some things that you just won't even
Oh yeah.
chance verifying?
Like, if you just
Like-
out here,
like,
they
they
think
think-
accusing you of having that shit. I just don't. Even
It's
wanna
done.
be
It's
associated
done.
with
I'm
the
like, I don't
person.
even want to check and see.
Not, you
How would
know.
you?
You gonna miss your
Yeah.
blessing like that, girl? Yeah.
I mean, even though it's ways ways around it. You can get the test results and stuff
Right.
yourself. And
But
I'm
why
not
bother?
shaming,
Right.
anybody like that or whatever. Just for me personally, I'm just not wasting my time. But personality-wise, no. And, yeah.
Because I don't agree with that 90-day rule shit. I ain't chancing it. I'm telling you now. I'm not.
So hold on. You say you ain't waiting 90 days.
Hell no.
The girl tell you, man, you got it. Like I like you a lot, Jarret.
2 fingers in a spread.
Damn. but I need 3 months to make sure you the right
Why?
person. I don't know. This
I mean,
is,
'cause
I'm a pure
even after
person. I
90
want to make
days-
sure that you're the right
even after
guy.
90 days, you still don't know if my intentions are pure.
Right.
So what you saying? You can believe that
Yeah,
that 90
if I
days is
wanted
They
to,
do.
yeah.
that 90
Like,
days
They do it all the time.
is susceptible
women
to
do it too now. Don't
trickery.
Yes, they do.
Don't just do men now. Don't just do men. But no, like seriously, making a person wait 90 days doesn't guarantee a successful relationship.
That doesn't.
So I don't
guarantee
understand it.
Anything.
It doesn't. It doesn't guarantee.
They
I
don't
feel like
I don't
for
understand
women though, they do that because men look down on us if we're too easy
Men
and we're
talk
bored,
about
da, da, da,
hoes
da,
the
da.
most, but men
So
love
when you
hoes.
say that, why aren't
To
you
a
easy
certain
then?
degree, yes, we do.
So for what other? I'm not saying you should be, but what are the reasons not to be easy then? Make me understand that.
Looking
But
for
I
a
don't-
husband and a nigga that's not gonna be
Listen.
your husband.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't get
Like
that.
for me, I wouldn't care about that whole stigma of you're easy if you fuck on the first night.
Right.
Well,
Because
Right.
oh well.
Niggas
Right.
Like, I
fuck
don't
on the
care
first
about
night
stuff
all
like
the
that.
time.
All
I'm
the
saying
time.
women didn't fuck on the
99%
first
of
night.
the
That's
Men
why you
tell
gotta be
women
honest.
don't fuck on the first night. Well, who y'all gonna fuck on the first night then?
Right, who are y'all fucking? Exactly.
Yeah, shit.
Men tell women don't give pussy up all the time to them. Well, who are y'all gonna be fucking if we don't give it up to y'all?
I don't think no man ever said that
They
before.
do
They
though.
say
But
Yeah, hold on, that's what I'm about to say.
nobody ever said don't give
What
up no
man
pussy.
telling
They said
y'all
the
not to
opposite
give
of
up?
that. But I know it. I know what you're saying.
Stipulations on giving
I
it
know
up.
what
Let me tell y'all
you're
something. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Because we older than y'all.
I
right?
think.
So-
I think the one. But you go first.
I think what it is, maybe some of them guys in y'all generation, they trying to come off as being, Mr. Right. So they trying to
No.
kick a little,
I'm about to say,
they trying to kick a little game to y'all or something like, hey, no, don't be this type of woman or whatever. But I don't know too many
ain't-
if
brothers.
a person
man,
gonna be
that-
with you, wanna deal with you, they gonna deal with whatever you do.
Right. That's why you
I
gotta
think.
have
Okay,
clear
but
intentions.
this
That's why I have
the
clear
only
intentions
part.
from day
I
one.
understand what you're saying. I think the part that you're not being fair about is that those like societal beliefs that are kind of outdated now. They are kind of like they're just not unreal. Like because like you say, y'all they expect you to be a virgin, but they out there fucking, so they got to be fucking. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know no
what
virgin.
you. I think the part that you're
I don't
not.
know
I
no
think the
virgin.
part that you're not including is the women's role in that. Cause y'all play to them standards more, I think, than men. I mean, men don't give a
They
fuck
play-
if you a hoe. They, I mean,
Yes,
unless
they do. They're
no,
still out
they
there.
don't.
There's plenty
hoes
of
get the
women.
most play though.
Yes,
Thank
we
you.
do.
Listen,
Women don't want other women to think they hoes.
I was about
There
to,
you go.
No, it's the same because just like you have pick-me's, you have men that are still saying the same thing too. And
where
you
y'all
have
get
the
this
women-
pick me from?
Nah.
Nah,
I'm hearing
pick me,
women
I
out
like
there
that.
saying
You
that,
have
man.
pick-me women that are catering to these men. I don't sleep on the first night. I do this.
So
I
none
And
of
guess what?
them, none of
She
them,
get over
do
it.
this
can
to the man.
And
Like,
none of them. You think that, like, you think that's because of men? though? You don't think they really like really feel like that?
no.
No.
Why
What
else
is
would,
this?
What else would a woman
So-
have a? Why would a
so-
woman come up in here?
So
He
men,
ate the damn apple.
And we
She
talking
wanted
about black-
the
and
apple.
I'm-
He ate
and
the
I'm-
apple. She wanted that apple.
and in this case, I'm talking about black men and women. Y'all don't listen to us on nothing else, but for winning this thing, y'all listen to us. Is that
We
what you're
don't
saying?
listen to y'all on nothing
I'm gonna
else.
say what? Don't
No,
listen.
not really. Y'all do whatever the hell y'all want to do, pretty much.
I
Right?
think women are becoming more so like that now in these days, and even when it
Yes.
comes to our being sexually expressive, we don't
Because
give
the
a fuck
roles are
anymore
pretty
now.
much changing. Like I say, women
Yeah,
are
we're
becoming
Tired of
the
being
head pretty
oppressed
much.
period by
Changing.
everybody. Like
It's just women. Yeah.
we're expanding, we're growing. We come to the point now where we realizing like what truly does matter.
Shout out to Sobe. He said, I know a few people who ended up married and they fucked on the first night.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
for
that's what I'm trying to
years.
say.
10 years later, I know a couple. So
Me too.
yeah.
One of
So I
my
was
best
in a relationship like
relationships,
that.
we had sex early, so
For
like,
years.
I'm not gonna wait.
I'm
I
completely
don't.
not.
I don't care
Smash it on
what
the first night. Like,
status
please
a woman
do.
is.
I'm about to say,
in life.
smash on the
first
Yeah.
I'm not waiting.
Y'all hear that, man? That's on the first night. Y'all go ahead and get it out the way.
Might as
I
well.
think
Be safe.
I like what you said about the.
Definitely safe with it though.
At least you,
I'm
at
gonna
least
say
I
that's
know.
the only thing that matters in this day and age. Like if you just being safe, do whatever you want to do.
Yes.
Have fun.
Right.
You know. Other than that,
Just have clear intentions when you first meet someone.
yeah.
Straight up.
That's
And a lot of people
fine.
are afraid of being honest when they first meet someone.
Ugh.
And be honest, I don't think a lot of women are acceptable to men just saying, "Hey, I think you're beautiful. I just want to have sex. I don't
Like, get
want."
your lame ass out of here, nigga. You lame.
Yeah, I don't think women
Get outta
are
here.
acceptable to men approaching them like that. I think every woman wants to at least be dated, taken out. You know what I'm saying? Show me some type of level of
Niggas they like, not just no.
Man, you
Kermit
crazy,
the
man.
Frog.
You ain't got to be a dude she like.
No.
Man, listen, if he gonna spend money on her, I don't know a woman turning it down.
I'm with you on that. But that's
Like
the
my
nigga they
dog
like.
said the other day, like I seen him made the boys like even when it come down to the cats in the streets and we're talking about the streets, you know what I'm saying? We call them like the dope boys or whatever. Like nigga, they like they're infatuated with your money, homeboy, not you.
Yeah.
They just, you know what I'm saying? They know what you're gonna be able to do for them. It ain't so much of the man that they want; it's the money, it's the lifestyle.
I think there's some truth to that. I mean, I think
I
that.
just don't find people that like y'all. Right.
Exactly. I
How
agree
you
with
find them though?
But
You
if
gotta
I'm just
look
like
for
I
them,
say,
man.
Date. That's
Like
what
you say,
date.
just
That's
yeah,
what
but-
dating is for. You
But I
gotta
think,
get around.
I think
New
what,
people.
yeah,
but
but
women don't like that.
Because
you know what?
men
Listen.
tell us we're hoes. And
No.
we stay around.
Y'all say
No.
men are whores, men are dogs, they're no good, and half of y'all women y'all know me
Because
pretty
men
much.
be lying, but women be lying.
It ain't got nothing to do with lying. If I'm dating, see, like, okay,
Everybody
if I met
just
you,
lying.
boom, and boom, okay, I meet you, you kicking it for about a week or two. It ain't nothing serious. Boom, then I come and I meet you, or whatever. Why do I got to tell you? Men ain't nothing. Me and her not in a relationship. Okay, but guess what? But so when
You
you
a
find
dog,
out,
man. You a
exactly.
dog.
So when she find out that I'm talking to this young lady
No,
over here,
you don't
now
have
it's
that.
you ain't telling me
Where
you was
was
talking
the
to somebody.
clarification?
You a dog, nigga.
Like, did
What
y'all have
were
a
the stipulations to
conversation?
that?
Because
Whatever
whatever
y'all
y'all
were
were
doing.
thinking from your actions, how you treat her over that week, women can assume that's her fault for assuming.
There
but
you
it's
go.
still a conversation that need to be had.
Right.
I'm
So
with
have
that.
conversation. Hey, we
No,
just dated.
I'm
We
not
just
talking
having
about you and I.
fun.
So
but
let
I'm
me
saying,
ask
like,
you.
I
I
need her.
like that.
And then
That's
she find
really
out
good.
that I'm
That's
dealing
good.
with you, but she doesn't know. Okay, me and you only been kicking it for like a week or two. All she knows is, he talking to her. So in her eyes, now I'm no good.
So let's talk about that.
When
When
without dating, and you
No, I
clarify,
think that's
we're not
really
in a
good.
relationship, We're dating. This is what you do when
So
you're
if y'all
adult
meet a
and you
man-
date.
Say he don't have no kids because I know y'all probably doesn't have any kids,
Right?
and he say I'm not in a relationship, but I'm seeing someone. Y'all
Yes.
still
Absolutely, because
Okay.
for me, my number one thing is honesty. I'm
Right.
fucking with a
Gotcha.
nigga that's honest.
Please
Period.
let
No
me
matter
know
what's
what's
going
going
on,
on.
because that is.
I don't believe.
so
They always say that. They always say that.
They always say that shit.
That's
bro.
a trap, man.
y'all
That is a
stop
trap.
It's not.
That's a
My
trap.
homie gonna say hell no.
Yeah.
My homie at KO say
Don't
hell
do
no.
it, fellas.
That's why I think y'all get
That's a
upset at,
trap,
like,
bro.
thinking that just because you tell the truth, we're supposed to.
Siobhan
react to
said
that
no,
truth
they
in
don't,
a
and the
certain
hoes
way.
get
You,
mad
yeah.
first.
That's logic. That's logical thinking.
Like, I
is it?
still respect you for telling me the truth. That don't mean that I'm
Right.
not supposed to feel no type of way about it. I could be upset for a moment and still like have so much respect for you that I want to keep dealing with you because I know that's something I'm not.
I believe that. I believe girls do
But
that.
Don't just say that I can't be upset because you told me the truth. No, I'm pissed off.
You know, you got it right.
I fuck with you though.
I think men do that because they feel like if I tell her the truth,
You're trying to be
it's not
controlling
it's
of
not
my
gonna go
reaction.
the way I
That's
want it to
fucked
go.
up.
I mean, I just think that's what
That's
it
not
is.
fair for you to manipulate the situation to get an outcome that you want and
not
being
being
dishonest and
Yeah, but then that go to saying, don't hate the game. I mean, don't hate the player, hate the game. You know?
Okay.
Or is it the other way around? See, I done been out of it so long, I don't do
Well,
that.
I don't know, because I ain't lying to nobody. I'm not your fucking subordinate. What I got a lot of you for? Like, what
So
is-
tell me,
It's like, what?
when talking to somebody, I mean, if you're already dating, when does that obligation? You say that conversation needs to be had. How long into this do I have to tell you? Like, all right, man, it's been cool, but I was talking to this girl, that girl. When does that happen?
I think from the
Whenever-
beginning, when you meeting people and you have an intention of hanging out with them more, you be like, I'm dating right now. That's to say
Okay.
I'm not in a committed relationship, but I am dating right now, and I would like to see you more and get to know you more.
So I think the way most people do that is you ain't gonna hear about the people till you lucky if you hear about the people at all.
Yes.
But most of the time you ain't gonna hear about it because they just gonna they just let them fall off. Yeah, they just
until you get in a relationship.
ain't that a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just feel like you too.
I think niggas will catch heat for that though. Girls don't, but niggas. I think that's what I was gonna say to you earlier. The situation with it is that men, no matter with all these different things changing, as far as gender roles and our women are making a lot more money than they used to, and the men aren't making as much money as they used to. What's staying the same is that men are the pursuer. So that dude that you talking about is somebody everybody, the homeless guy he still got to date somebody. He still got to go chase this girl. You know what I'm saying? So he might go up to bat 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's
So
out of his league.
Pursue men, because that's how I got all my relationships. I was the pursuit.
Is that a pursuit though? Is that really a pursuit? That's not a pursuit. Sounds like you just sanction. You giving them permission to.
No,
You know what I
was
mean?
Like, hey, I want you. Now you mine.
Right. See, that's
No.
you're in a bubble. You know, you live in a bubble.
Hell no.
You live in a bubble. That's not typical. But I think women, because you guys are constantly pursued, they have that. They can do that. That's why, like, as women, if they're lonely, a lot of times it's because some nigga probably did the wrong thing, and it's kind of by choice. Because niggas, I mean, the girl Shaka with the eye, and her name Shaka, the one with the eyes, the ugly. I don't call her ugly, but the girl, but
Yeah, who?
the internet girl, the sensation girl. Her name was Shaka or something. She had the big eyes. She was really not very attractive. But she even her niggas was always being
It's
chasing
me.
her. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like,
That's what y'all do. What
Yeah.
y'all be saying? We're the predators.
yeah, they
like
definitely
that. It's
preying
in our
predator.
blood to
See, she know, man.
women, no matter how they look, you know.
All right, let's talk about turnoffs. Let's talk about.
Boy, listen, hold up, bro.
No, do your thing.
Y'all might not cuff everything, but y'all
Listen,
show
man,
hunch
y'all
on
women
whatever.
kill me with this men are just put their thing in anything. They got
That's not
all
real?
in
That's
their
not real?
walking.
Anything
Hell
that's
no,
walking.
man. Hell no.
It's some niggas
So
that
your 40
listen.
years of life.
Listen.
some niggas that stingy with that.
Not even him.
And
But
tell
any
the
nigga that
This
you
motherfucker out the
know.
way. What?
Not once, just stuck it in anything. No
In
matter how it
anything?
looks.
Ain't none of your homeboys from
That don't make
sense,
sense
because
because even that girl got a soul. She a beautiful person.
Yes, talking
Now-
about
Yeah.
soul.
I'm
Well,
not-
just call
I'm
her
not dealing with
anything.
a woman- I'm not dealing with a woman.
It
that
might be a
some
beautiful
people
girl.
may
She
not
need love
find-
too.
They may not think she's attractive,
I mean-
but she's always been attractive to me.
Right.
You
You
know
want
what
to
I'm
take that
saying?
role.
But as far as like something that everybody be like, boy, I know damn well. Hell
That's
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even growing up in the hood,
That might be a health
shout out
issue.
to nobody. You know, I ain't gonna even put my boys on blast, no bases or nothing. I don't know, nothing.
Shout out your hood, baby. Shout out your hood, though. Shout your hood out. Shout the hood out, baby. Where you from, dog? Where you from, dog?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout the hood out. Everybody gonna know. What hood you from, bro?
Holy shit.
Nah, let me
Boy,
stop,
y'all
man.
just- boy, y'all wild, man. Y'all wild, man.
What hood you
I'm
from,
just
bro?
bullshitting. I'm just bullshitting.
Nah.
You know,
But I
that's
feel you,
not
though,
real,
so-
man. All men are not like that. Some men have, you know what I'm saying?
So, man, you
have
think that?
standards as well, man. Okay, that's just like women.
1%
That's just like women, because guess what? Some of these guys, you like, how the hell he got a baby?
I
And shit,
agree.
like, who the hell gave him
And how
some?
these
Yeah.
bitches too
You know-
be like, whoa, what's going on?
They always talk about that first baby mama, but they
Now,
always
listen,
talking about her.
now-
My first baby mama bad. But they always talk about that first baby mama, dog, for real. Talk about turnoffs, man. Anything that a man could do that just make y'all
That's
like,
what you
nah. I mean, after you interested in him,
Why-
anything he
what
can
just
do
say,
that
watch
can
it.
just say, you know what, I'm out of this situation.
Just be lying, be sneaky, because once I find out, there's no coming back from that.
You ain't got no recourse. Can't nobody, no flowers. I can't send you no
That's one
flowers.
thing I will not forgive. I can forgive everything else if I know the truth behind it. I really can, because I've forgiven a lot just because of honesty. But once you tell a lie, like, I can't trust you. How am I have you around me? If you lie about this, you will literally lie about everything. I'm going to question everything all the time. It's fucking with my self-esteem.
Okay,
It's fucking with
okay.
my brain. Every time you talk to me, I'm just looking at you like, now what is this?
I told
about?
them
That's
what
real.
I said. What I said. Their generation, emotionally, they couldn't handle it. Told them.
What do you mean by that, brother?
That's what she said.
That was a
They
major
can't take
statement.
The things that
They ain't
they
going
wanna
through
go
what
through
they
in life, yeah,
grandmas
they-
went through.
Yeah, they can't take it.
No, sir.
Emotionally, they can't take it.
Right.
So
You know.
Being lied to is a good thing?
No, I'm not saying. Listen, I never said it was a good thing. I never said it was a good thing.
Well, how you know y'all could have took it if you had to go through it? If you was told the truth all your life, how you know you could have?
Oh, I haven't
Can
been
men
wrong. I
can
haven't
men
been told
take
the
can men take dishonesty like women can? Your girl lied
Now,
to
when
you.
you say can,
She
we
said
say, hold up.
she
No,
said
we
she said she went to the store, but it took a couple hours. She came back. She looked the same when
They
she came
can,
back.
but they choose not to.
Elaborate on that while he get his thoughts together.
Capable capable, of course, just like a woman is capable of taking a man back for anything he does, a man is capable of doing that. He's just not, he chooses not to. He's not inclined to. He's always saying that's his choice, and he's going to always choose not to just, for some reason. I don't know. Women are just more inclined to be more forgiving.
You got any thoughts on that, Juke?
Nah, I give it, because they...
No?
A man can. I've
think-
heard men say we can.
I'm listening for a specific word, but
although I say, you know, they can't take it, I do feel women are emotionally stronger than men. I definitely believe there's
Zing?
I mean, because they do put up with a lot more, and I think, I mean, hell, depending on the law averages, man, it's 7-1 or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot more.
We outnumbered,
options.
man.
Yeah, so then you got to think, how many of us are something good? How many of us got something going for ourselves? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then in their case, how many of them don't have kids? So they batting averages is low.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They, you know, when batting averages is low versus with men.
It's crazy because, like you said, y'all are the pursuers, and we just have flocks of men at us all the time.
Exactly. Because it's so
But y'all
many
outnumber
to
us.
choose from. Y'all outnumber. It's so many to choose from. That's why.
And black women on their shit right
And
now.
then-
I gotta remind y'all, like, it's
Yeah.
a lot, man, bro. It's a lot of, like, where these girls are doing good out here, like, for real. And not just the way they look, like, they got a lot to bring to the table now.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
talking
most
about,
definitely.
it's $100,000 women running around here all the time, man. Like, you wouldn't even believe, like, what the fuck? But, so the thing I talk about a lot is demographics, which none of us can argue with. Which we talked about how black women are number one and everything, how black men are number one and all the bad shit. That's just reality.
That's reality.
You can't. So with that being said, for a man that is successful, he's in higher demand just based off those numbers. With a woman that's a successful woman, I'm talking about black women here and black men. With them, it's harder for them to find their counterpart, which would be a successful black man. So what happens here is you have a nigga like me or whatever who got a bunch of baby mamas, all this kind of shit. But I might wake up one day and get my shit together, and I could go get a hundred.
Yeah. Right.
A woman, a black woman could be successful. She could do everything right. She could be loyal to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Do everything right. Don't cheat on him. And then he can fuck the family up. You know, he can go fuck with a younger girl, whatever, break the family up. And now she might have a harder time finding, you know, picking up pieces and doing it over again. Then this nigga who just, a nigga like me who just woke up and he just getting his shit together. And that's the situation. That's why I don't give.
The numbers are low for them. That's why I say their batting averages are low when it come down to men, because it's not that many good men and that's on their shit
That could compare with this shit.
Exactly.
And what's happening, what I'm noticing is, instead of a lot of what you would think would happen, I think what a lot of men thought would happen is that women, some kind of way, black women, some kind of way would conform to this or would get sad or some shit. And what they did, they flipped it on their ass. You know what I'm saying? They flipped it on these niggas now. It's like, you know what? We kind of like, we gonna do what the fuck we want to do. You know what I'm saying? And, and it's a very interesting thing. You know what I'm saying?
You got women now playing the role, like they like to say, of both the man and the woman. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell that woman, you know what I'm saying, to be a woman. You know, she on her shit. She ain't taking no shit.
You can't, yeah, because she done whoop shit all day long. You know, and now she's not going to come home and, you know what I mean, and be like,
you been home all day.
Nigga, you work at Taco Bell, nigga. What the fuck, man? Like, nigga.
And it's crazy to see how y'all laugh like that, but it's crazy because the man will date a woman at Taco Bell and still think she's everything and still cherish the ground she walks on. But y'all not like that. Y'all don't like that.
Nah. They ain't gonna take no new nigga at Taco Bell, but like you said, they'll take the nigga from the neighborhood.
Yeah, you know,
and I
somebody
respect
that
that.
they used to date with back, they're like, girl, my little boo back there, girl, you know.
Okay, but
And she
like,
was telling that's maybe.
If you at Taco Bell, what's
too
piquing
funny.
your interest about the girl behind the counter? The way she looks, right?
Right.
Men are visual creatures.
Right,
That's
right.
the only reason you're going to give her a chance in the first place.
Men and
probably
women.
because,
Men
like,
and women are visual.
I was just gonna ask about that. I was gonna ask you about. Well, tell me.
I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I do want my woman to look good.
With a lot of money, like you said, bitches be going for these niggas
It's
money.
thank you. It's
Oh, a lot, all the time.
They can create.
Yeah, I
It
can
ain't
go
him.
with that.
It ain't him. It's the
Is there
lifestyle
something
that
that
he
is there something that
All I'm
man?
saying is the dude that worked at Taco Bell wasn't attractive enough behind that counter, bro.
That's what I was gonna ask you. That was gonna be my question.
You ain't looking at him
But
like,
see,
oh, he's so fine.
But that might be the man that actually treats you the way
It
you
might
want to be
be, but
treated,
she
though.
is
And that might
still-
just be a stepping stone for him right now. You know, you don't know what happened. You know, what I'm saying?
Right.
But you didn't give him the time of day.
No, she didn't.
Shame.
No, she did. Wait.
Shame. Nah, that's real, man.
But real, what's going on, girl?
Let's move on a little bit. We got about 20 more minutes. We definitely matter of fact, let's stop real quick. Are there any topics you guys want to discuss? Anything y'all want
You
to?
know, I'm good on.
I wanna make sure I give y'all the floor.
Now you need to come up with a
Yeah,
topic
you do.
tonight.
Yeah, because y'all came up with some good ones. Y'all really did. Somewhere saving for next week.
Hold on, bro.
He
See,
just
you see how they trying to take control of it?
Yeah,
you do. Tonight, like,
he's just talent,
always
man.
talent.
You know, he's just talent, man. He's you got him from the model agency, man. He's good at this, you know. He does his thing. He's good at what he does. All right, let me move on. Let me move on a little bit though. My bad. Let's start with we used to do this back in the day. Let's do Boo of the Week and Bear of the Week. I want to know who y'all celebrity crushes are.
I don't have no celebrity.
White boys,
Yeah, I mean,
Channing Tatum,
I'm over here like,
Mark Wahlberg.
Well, let me not say that.
Who you like for real though? Jupiter. Let's start with Jupiter because she want to be so
Yes.
quiet over here.
I know she been so quiet.
I've been talking.
Oh, what's his
You
name?
been talking, baby.
Oh, we're
What's
loud.
his name?
Terrence Baker, and he ain't even.
Terrence
ain't
Baker? Who's
really- Exactly.
What he playing
He's
on?
not like a
He don't play on
celebrity.
nothing.
He's
I think he's a
like
model.
an Instagram model.
Right.
Okay, we gotta look him up then. Terrence
Terrence
Baker.
Baker.
I don't have.
Is that's not the
He's
jail
fine.
bay,
That's what he-
the
No.
mail shot bay, is it? No.
But he's
Okay.
fine.
We'll have to check him out. Man, shout out to
I don't
Terrence
have
Baker. Terrence Baker, shoot your shot, bro. You might be in there.
I don't have one.
You ain't, come on now.
No,
That nigga get mad about this now.
What's not?
You used to watch what you used to watch the famous Jet Jackson or some shit. You like one of them niggas. Come on now.
No, I don't. I have not. No.
Come on now. Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Don't do that about Breezy. Don't start with Breezy now.
First of all,
That's my nigga
he
right
been
there.
looking Like how he been looking. Please.
I'm about to say
Come on.
He looks sick
he look like he gonna
and tired.
But Jen, realistically, there had to be a person you was scrolling like, damn,
Rihanna.
Rihanna? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
See,
my wife.
you switch it up on me. I didn't even think about that. So maybe I should open this up. We're gonna mention you don't want to.
No, he doesn't want it to open his own to nothing except missionary. That's it.
Y'all crazy, man. Bro, who you got? Serena or somebody?
I ain't gonna lie. I would have given it to y'all, but he said celebrity, so
Yeah, you gotta be celebrity.
I gotta go with Lori Harvey, man.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord Harvey's
Yeah,
nice.
right now.
I like
Although Megan good, baby, I ain't gonna never cheat
Oh,
on me.
yeah.
I'm
Megan
just
is
saying,
good.
That
but,
was
you
my
That's a
know,
good one.
first girl crush.
you know,
Loves her.
you know.
Her, Lauren London.
No, that's nice.
I
like, I gotta go with,
But it's so crazy though. I always thought the twins on that little movie ATL. What was it? ATL?
Yeah.
I thought the little twins were sexy as hell.
They are.
I ain't
They
gonna
are.
lie.
One of them with the Kardashian boy right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. Nice. I like Ari Lennox. She the bad. She don't lost too much weight now, but she
Yeah.
bad.
But I'm tell you who else bad, bro. What's her name? Janelle Monáe?
Yeah, but I don't like her no more. Yeah,
Mama, why you calling me right now?
she too lame. All right. We also like to give props to people, man. Just shout people out, man. For the ladies, we like to do Shiro of the Week. Just any black woman that you got. Has to be a black
All
woman.
of the
You got has to be a black woman.
All of the black women.
But
All
pick,
of the
this
black
it don't
women
gotta.
out
It
there
could be a
on
celebrity.
they
It could be your
are
mama. Anybody. Y'all want to shout?
Shout out to my mama for creating me.
Shout out to Mom Dukes, Mama Banks.
Mom.
Shout out to Bina Marie.
Shout out to bitch.
She's a
Shout out
wonderful
to Bina
mom.
That's your mom.
Hold on,
That's
wait a
my
minute.
sister. That's my older sister, Bina Marie.
Nice. Shout out to
Hold
Bina
on.
Marie. Oh no, that she on here. That's her.
Capricorn.
Hold on,
Doing the damn
what's
thing.
her
Her
name?
name's
Bina
Bina.
Marie.
She been doing a lot of
Boss ass
talking,
She a
bitch.
boss ass bitch.
and she said she want to be on the show. So she definitely gonna be on the
Y'all
show.
love her.
Oh yeah, y'all will
Why
love
that name
her.
sounds familiar?
I don't know who it is, but shout out to Bina Marie.
Yeah.
That's
Shout out to
a,
Bina Marie, period. And
is that a play on words with Tina Marie? Or is that her real?
no.
Tina
That's
Marie.
a
That's
nickname,
funny
though.
though.
I thought she could just, you know how they change the
Yes.
C's and the B's. She could be a blood or something. You know what I'm
Here we
saying?
go.
It's
Niggas
just-
like she was a
yeah, see, exactly. Who you got, big dog? Who your homie of the week?
Bro, you know I'm gonna give it to you, bro, first. And
Nah,
second, bro,
no.
for putting us on the show,
Let's
bro.
not
You
give it
know,
to
y'all
me,
do it,
bro.
man.
Come on,
Got
that's
to,
so
bro.
lame.
You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? You know, a lot of people don't give you credit for what you do. Bro.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
it's
Anything
okay,
that you're trying to
man.
do,
I get
bro,
paid
so-
to do this.
Shout out to
You know?
Jarret.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
it don't matter
man.
though, bro.
I
It don't
appreciate
matter,
that though,
you know
bro.
what I'm
But
saying? But my boy Romeo, man. He
yeah,
got me
shout
in-
there
he
you
got me
go.
Yeah,
There
shout
you
out to
go.
whoever edged him up.
He got me in there.
That dog's in there. Is there any advice you guys want to give out to some ladies out
Mind
there?
your business.
Stay in
Don't
your
let
business.
nobody else mind your business.
Don't let nobody do nothing to you that you wouldn't do to yourself. And mind your business.
Hold on now.
And drink some water after that, too.
Oh. What about them pH levels over there, man?
Being
that.
hydrated. Shout out to being hydrated, not being a dry, crusty, dusty bitch.
Period.
High quality.
I got a nasty question I want to ask y'all. Is there something that, and I'll ask this to both of y'all, you know what I mean? Is there anything that you prefer or suggest that your mate ingests, eats, drinks in order for...
Avocados.
I won't go
vegetables.
I won't go further than that.
Water.
Avocados.
Because you said water, that's what made me
Yeah.
think about it.
Fruits
Water.
and vegetables.
Yeah, really.
Natural
fruits and
food.
And you guys can really tell the
There's
difference.
some supplements for you ladies. It's called
Oh, she gonna do it.
Slippery
She don't
M.
give a fuck, man.
And listen,
She's
when
very
it says
liberated.
slippery M, you get the gesture. I live by that. I think it's great, especially for us mommies. You know, your hormones and stuff become unbalanced. But get you some of that slippery M, child. That thing.
We're gonna make sure we post that on the page so people know what you're talking about. You, do you have any experience with this? Like, you ever told your girl, like, you should eat some oatmeal, baby, or something? I had a girl tell me that one time, you should eat oatmeal. I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, huh? It don't matter. You going in. It's kind of tangy. Right.
See, hold on.
Now let me stop.
Oh, citrus is really good.
I mean, you know, if I'm not comfortable with a woman, she's
Right. I mean, I've been in a real relationship.
Oh,
I went,
a real relationship?
Yeah.
Oh shit, hell yeah, shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Tell them
shit.
turn up with the strawberries.
Oh,
and
shit.
shit.
Right, she over there doing some
Different,
yoga or some
child.
shit.
I'm trying to say everything down and dirty.
Fucking
I
pop
catch
rocks
her while
and
she
shit.
doing some yoga or something. Who? She can be on the treadmill. Come out.
That's too crazy, man.
Who? Who?
Any advice to the fellas, bro?
Nah, bro. You know my little one saying always. You know what I'm saying. You got every opportunity. I'm sorry. You have every choice to make whatever you want in life. It's your decision to make whatever choice you want, but you do not have the choice to choose the consequences.
Nice, very nice, man. Any final thoughts? Anybody? Jupiter, you been talking so much tonight.
I ain't got no final thoughts.
All right. Oh, well, let me say, man.
Don't be looking at me.
I'm gonna say.
I'm good.
Are y'all good?
Yeah, I'm
Are
good.
y'all
I'm
good?
This
Is
was
there,
nice.
is there anything else y'all want to discuss here? I just want to make sure I'm good here.
Yeah.
We're going to do this every Friday. Well, hopefully you guys will come back. I would love to have y'all back. Burgle should be here every week.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to say thank y'all for coming, for real, man.
Thank you for having me. Okay.
Absolutely. We do this as much as possible. What's Poppin' Gainesville? 6 o'clock every week right here on Florida Hip Hop Radio. Chill.
I ain't even got it on, man. Madonna signed off and I ain't.
Play some of this music y'all sent me, man. Y'all sent me a lot of good music. But that Drake came out last night too, so
Yeah, we was listening to
definitely
that.
gonna be playing that. And I gotta pee.